Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about Fight or Flight. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Okay, this movie stars Hartnett. Yeah, Josh Hartnett. And looking at his resume, he was like big in like late 90s, early 2000s. Like that was like, when he was like his most prominent. He was in Halloween H2O, then The Faculty, then Pearl Harbor, one of the biggest movies of 2001, then Black Hawk Down. And then things took a bad turn after that. Just a lot of bleh movies. Like Hollywood Homicide. Nobody on planet Earth remembers that movie. Yeah, but he was like one of the people in Sin City. He was one of the more memorable characters. And his career just kind of died after that. But recently it's been resurrected. Thanks to him being some Guy Ritchie movies, being like one of the main faces in Oppenheimer. And last year, the main role in Trap, a movie that even though was kind of iffy, he was considered like the bright spot of the movie, like the highest high of it. And now we're here with Fight or Flight. So yeah, Josh Hartnett. I imagine people do know who he is. They very much recognize him. So I will label that as a pro. I don't know if anybody else is in this movie really. Well, it's mainly just him. Who is this? Okay, this is his first, his directorial debut. Everything else is like visual effects supervisor or second unit director, not like the main guy. But so yeah, Josh Hartnett, I'll label him as a pro. Another pro I see reviews are pretty solid. I'd say, 77% critic score. That's a solid number. 75% audience score is a little more concerning. It's not too low. Um, but what's really concerning is its cinema score. I'll go over that later. But yeah, reviews are good. Its reception is less so, but it's not like terribly fatal or anything like that. Like it's nothing. If it was like at 60%, then we'd be having some serious issues. But 75%, that's not. That's just. It's more like mid than tragic. So I guess critic score. I'll label that as a pro. Um, any other pros? I can't really think of anything right now. I mean, I guess it's preview numbers for a small movie like this. It's not the worst thing, so I'll label that as a minor pro. Okay, but when it comes to cons, one thing that really like kind of shocked me is its cinema score, C plus for this, and I was like, whoa, oh, okay, that's weird. That is very low for a movie like this. I mean, I didn't mention it in my Clown in the Cornfield video, but that got a C plus too. At least for that, that's more normal for horror movies. This is an action movie. Action movie should not be getting no C plus cinema score. So I don't know what this movie did to turn people off. I don't know. Maybe it's like the vibe of the movie. Maybe it's like a plot twist. Maybe it's a marketing thing. Um, yeah, it might be. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that cinema score, I'll label that as a con. Another con is that I didn't mention this in the Clown and Cornfield video either, but the second weekend of May is kind of like a cursed weekend when it comes to May. I mean, sometimes you have like a big movie come out, like last year with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Then you had other movies like Detective Pikachu and what else? There was like Neighbors, there was Great Gatsby. Um, am I missing? And I know I'm missing some others. Bridesmaids, Star Trek 2009, yeah, stuff like that. But for the most part, it's just kind of empty, or it's not as important as like the first weekend of May. And so usually how May works is that you have the first weekend of May, which is usually the peak, and then nothing the next week, and then something the week after, so the week before Memorial Day, and then you have Memorial Day weekend, and then you have something after Memorial Day weekend. That's how it usually goes. And this year is very much that. So, yeah, just this whole weekend is just kind of a waste of time. Just a waste. It's just a freebie weekend. It's a weekend to just stay in, unless you want to watch Thunderbolts or Sinners again. So yeah, I'll label just the weekend in general as a con. But any another con? I mean, who's distributing this? Vertical Entertainment. What have they even done? Nothing of real significance. Okay, good to know. So yeah, like their non-existent track record were just nothing big like whatsoever. I'll label that as a con too. And I think that's it. So opening weekend, looking at the numbers, let me see. Let's take a quick moment again. Okay. Uh, okay, here it is. Apparently, this 3 days is going to be like 2 million, which I think is kind of low considering it's Thursday previews, but you never know. I think I'll go a little higher, 2 to 3 million for its opening weekend, and its total probably hit like less than 5 million, I'd say. And that's it. So, two more movies to do. We got Juliet and Romeo, and then we got Shadow Force, and then we're done for the weekend. So, yeah, so that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years. You want to watch any of them, go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Um, April recap, I plan on doing either the Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. Um, May recap won't be till like the beginning of June between, as you can see here, like the 6th and the 13th. So stay tuned for that as well. If you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. There's also the canceled series where I went over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Never talked about any of the movies coming out this weekend, like not even once. So if you want to watch all 250 episodes of Canceled, want to binge watch that whole thing, I highly suggest you do that. So go do it. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.